Public speaking is a tool or a skill that one can say that can be applied to anything basically in life. It can be used for a job. It can be used, for daily interactions. It can be used for anything. I had to use it yesterday to give my floor, because I'm an RA. I had to give them a little speech about how to check out and move out, and I had to utilize public speaking skills that I learned throughout the year. So today I'm going to be breaking down basically how I've, developed as a public speaker throughout my 16-week time here in the course in AEC 3030C. So how are y'all doing today? My name is Hakeem White. Like I said, I'm going to be breaking down to y'all how I've developed as a public speaker, what fears I've had, what kind of skills I've gained, how I've used audience engagement tools, different things like that. So here goes. So right now I'm going to be talking to you about my public speaking skills, initially in the course and then to now. So I'm going to be breaking down to you how I started from here, and I'm going to be going to here. I would like to say that I began as like a kind of, a novice kind of speaker, and then, I kind of like moved up a little bit. I'm not really an expert. I don't want to put that onto myself. But I'm like, I said I could almost be there. Maybe another semester in the course, but not doing that because I passed. But definitely I'm going to be utilizing things in my daily life to be improving on my public speaking skills. So I do want to get to the expert level, and that's something that I would like to accomplish, so I'm going to be trying to pursue that. One other question that I have to address to you, I actually have 4 more. How are my fears regarding public speaking? My one fear that I did have initially was I didn't really know how to engage the audience. I didn't know really what to do, but one thing I did do that I was kind of proud of within one of my speeches on that I use audience engagement really well was I brought in my actual blender and ingredients, because I gave a speech on what a smoothie was, or blending. Blending is when you mix up a lot of things together, kind of make a smoothie together. Something that I do all the time. So I allowed for the audience to see how that actually worked, and then I allowed for them to to actually do it themselves. So it was really beneficial for me with persuading them as to not persuading, with informing them on what actually blending was, and then them seeing it firsthand, because everyone likes to be touchy and feely, and it works that way. It works a lot easier that way. Next thing I want to address is, has public speaking created a level of anxiety within me, and how has it changed? So beginning in the semester, I had a slight amount of anxiety. That was just because everyone gets anxiety with pretty much anything, and I would just have this pressure on me to I have to do well, I have to do good. But as the course progressed, at a small point, that anxiety did decrease. I'm like, oh wow, this is great stuff. I can be using this all the time. I'm gonna be great at this. But then I realized that after learning everything throughout the course, that my anxiety actually increased, and it's not actually a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, because with the different kind of tools that you have to use towards public speaking, there's just so many, and I wasn't just thinking about them all in my head, making sure I knew exactly what to do, making sure I knew how to use them effectively, and that created a level of anxiety within me. But in the end, when I did end up delivering that speech, I knew exactly what I was doing, because I was aware of that, and that level of anxiety did prepare me for it. So like I said, I talked about my level of public speaking. I was here, I was like a beginner novice level. Now I'm kind of here with like a novice, almost expert. Not really. I'm not that good yet. But I really hope to be an expert level public speaker one day, and it's just something that I really want to look forward to. The next thing that I'm going to be discussing is how the mock interview went, and different kind of like speeches throughout the semester. So the mock interview that was really great. The people in the CRC were really helpful. They taught me a lot of things that I didn't know, like different things that employers are looking for, specific things that you need to say, and just that things that you wouldn't necessarily know unless you actually got a class in it or were taught it from someone. But seeing that was really beneficial towards me. But I'm going to be talking about how I value public speaking. Public speaking, like I said, can be applied to anything. When you're trying to get that money with a job interview, you gotta be on your A game for that. Talking to friends, talking to girls, you gotta use your public speaking skills. So definitely improve with that. I think I'm getting a little bit more girls now, so my public speaking can probably be a direct correlation to that. But let me stop. But I definitely really value public speaking. Like I said, when I came to the course, I valued it a lot, and now I value it just as much or even greater, because public speaking can be applied to anything, and it's just so applicable. So in the end, after taking this course for 16 weeks, I looked back and I was like, wow, I actually have improved as a speaker, and it's been a great time, learning all these things. Like a lot of things that you learn here at UF, like through courses, aren't really applicable towards your life and for future professions unless it's something for your major. But this course is really applicable and has been really beneficial towards my life in all aspects. So I really want to thank the teachers and my lab TA for giving me that opportunity, because I have definitely improved. And I just want to say thank you for giving me that opportunity, and hope you enjoyed the speech.